Blessings and love, beautiful souls. Wishing this day in my heart's prayer from me to you. Find you in a place of calmness, finding a space of love within, and so we can also create that in our world. And of course, connection and purpose. Today is a reading for the guidance over the energies from the period of the lunar eclipse between the 18th and 19th through to the 21st. So I was guided to use 3 different types of guidance cards today from different packs. And the first card was the guidance card of the sacred energy of the feminine aspect that is coming through in this period of time. The card that came up was Kali. Kali is about endings and beginnings, and it's about surrendering to the cycles of rebirth and I guess what we would perceive as death or the ending of a cycle. So how to navigate through that and see that before we can have that rebirth, there has to be this breaking down, this ending, destruction, whatever you want to see it as, so that we can rebuild and rebirth into the new. The next lot of cards that were guided to use were the cosmic energies that are coming through to support this shift in consciousness and to work with this energy in a positive way as we work through the coming days after this eclipse energy. And they were the Arcturian keys, or the keys of the Arcturians from Janosch. The first card is recognition within yourself and externally, and see that judgment within is not going to serve any higher purpose. So for us to really come into our own higher wisdom in the way that we address things and moving forward, which comes into self-mastery. The next card is the illusion card. Now, of course, illusion is separation of love, or the absence of love. So we're coming into an era or a period of time where the illusion is broken down, coming into an end. So this is part of the Kali energy as well. So cosmic energy is working with that sacred feminine, and possibly masculine, obviously, to support that whole thing. For us to have balance, there needs to be both aspects coming through. The next energy is the third wave, and the third wave is about a new vibrational complex coming through, and that helps us work through internally and externally through the changes and challenges we have. So knowing that we have to address things in a different way, to approach them with a new attitude. Transition. Now, transition is about transmutation of old energies, and we are coming into a new period of time where we need to go beyond the limitations of the paradigms or the programs or the way that we have been indoctrinated. And so that we can see that in the quantum field, things exist instantaneously and without any effort. And so we need to view those things in the same way. And then the underlying archetypal energies. So the archetypal energies that are the foundation of what this shift is at the moment. And of course, the first card is always recognizable to most. And this, of course, is the card of Yeshua, Jesus. And this is about self-mastery. This is about the way that we are addressing things in the new era of love that we need to come into. So in this, it's finding the middle ground. There's great polarity coming in, which happens with endings and beginnings. So something that's quite intense, and then there's something that's incredibly positive. And those polarities, we need to find a way to navigate through harmoniously and with balance. Of course, again, we have becoming your own master, which again is mastery. And Jesus or Yeshua energy again. This is about the Christed consciousness and the return of not only the Yeshua Jesus bloodline, but also those that worked within, around, had contact with him, learnt his ascension teachings and his teachings of love. That whole soul tribe has returned at this time to bring forward this energy. And of course, the next card is we need to be able to adapt to new situations. And of course, in this card, we have Mary Magdalene with her beautiful daughter, Sarah. You can see here, as we come into a new time and era, there is this mother love coming in to look over and protect us and to navigate through energies that may seem overwhelming and intense. But of course, here we have this opening of this profound beauty and love and light as we come out of the period of dark. So we're coming into a new era. But the more that we can open our consciousness and our heart to shifting this energy and transmuting it as fast as possible by not looking at it with judgment, but sheerly just surrendering into the wisdom and the lessons that it is. The next card is to look around and within the symbolism in our dreams and what's coming into our world individually to teach us from our highest aspect of self. So in this, there is a really profound energy about surrender and to find a way to navigate through with calmness, to find the balance. And so balance between the sacred masculine and feminine energy, of course, is where we draw some very strong boundaries, but also see things from a perspective of compassion and love. Both the sacred feminine, masculine energies that have come through today speak of the return of all of these energies, those souls in the collective tribes that have been working from thousands of years with the Jesus, Yeshua, Mariah, Mary bloodlines, energy encoding. This is the energy that's returning back during this period of time, and to see it with this form of love as we are about to witness or see some kind of an ending cycle on this planet. And although some may see it as very sad and troubling, we know that there is great wisdom in the ending of this cycle, because that ending cycle needed to happen before our rebirth. Blessings and love to all. Being calm, be in your own energy vibration, and always see the wisdom and all of the lessons in our lives. Thank you.